We are home from this week's farmer's market, and if we were able to stuff this little white bag, we got it all for $7. Let's see what we picked up. All right, this is what I was able to stuff in that little bag. I picked up right here 5 serrano peppers, a onion, 3 bell peppers. I believe these are Anaheim, and 5 ears of corn. So now I need to figure out exactly what I would like to do with these vegetables. I think for the serrano peppers, I'm going to do some type of spicy pepper sauce that my father and I will enjoy, dipping in some steaks, you name it. There's one that I've been making for years that I learned from a lady from Laos, Cambodia area, which has lime juice and fish sauce. So I'm going to look up that to see if there's something similar in the canning cookbooks online, and then make that. The corn, I'm trying to figure out, we might end up eating eating the corn for dinner. And then as for the onion and the Anaheim peppers, half of that onion is probably going to be used for a canning project. I haven't quite got there yet. I have made corn relish in the past, and my family enjoyed it while it was in its uncooked raw state. But once I canned it, nobody really enjoyed it. So I'm not going to waste money doing that twice. So now that the sun is really peeking in, it's morning time, I'm going to get my coffee, sit down with my canning bugs, and we're going to figure out what to do with this small farmer's market haul. So I got right to it, chopping up the serrano peppers and the bell peppers. One of them actually started to turn red, which was fine. Here in front of me, I have garlic powder, sugar, salt, celery seed, apple cider vinegar, and turmeric. This will give us a nice sweet salty mix, which is also known as cowboy candy. I'm not quite sure if everybody puts turmeric in their cowboy candy, but we do. And I do it towards the end. I don't boil it. I actually turn it off the burner, add it, and then keep the lid off so that the turmeric doesn't scorch or burn and have a funny taste. But we'll go ahead and get all this mixed up and get it on the burner. You see those cherries juice there? That's going to be in it. That was another project. I was doing so much, as they call it, burning the candle at both ends. So there is the turmeric and the salt being added now that it had came to a rolling boil and simmered for about 15 minutes. I'm stirring it in. The burner is off and the canner is on. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Ladling these into 1/4 pints. You could do 1/2 pints, but since it's just my father and I enjoying these, my mom might take a bite. We just try to use a little bit at a time, enough to put a nice dollop on top of any kind of protein that you're eating. So I do a big scoop that has liquid and peppers, and then I follow it up with a couple more scoops of just peppers. And then any liquid that's left over, I will add to each jar just to kind of top it off. I'm going to go ahead and add lids, rings, wipe the tops, get them in the canner for 15 minutes before I head over to the garden. I would like to show you something there. Let's take a look. I'm so excited. I see something in the garden and it's time to pluck it. Did you see the patty pan squash? Oh, I'm so excited. We cut them off, brought them in, and we will be cooking them up for dinner. I was able to take out the last bit of the lettuce that went to seed. And look at that beautiful basil. Oh, got plans for her. I have cucumbers that are coming in. Slowly but surely, summer is coming along, guys. Woo, that was a whirlwind to go ahead and pick up a farmer's market haul right at the end of picking blueberries and processing both of them. They're still hot right out the canner, but here is our cowboy candy, and that includes the red peppers that we picked up. It's a little sweet, a little salty, and a little spicy, depending on if you like serrano peppers or not. So I'm gonna keep two. I'm gonna give two to my father because him and I both like. We both like spicy. Everybody else pretty much doesn't like spicy, which is fine. They like a little kick, and that's it. I like a little burn. Yeah, so very easy. Make sure you guys are hitting up your farmer's market because that deal, stuff the bag, so perfect, so easy. And hopefully you guys can do that. We are stumbling upon August. Can you believe it? Yes. Whoa, that was fast. And in August, we'll do the Every Bit Counts challenge put on by Three Rivers Homestead. I'll put a link on her channel below. That challenge allows for us to go out into our garden, go out into the farmer's market, and pick up things so that we can preserve them for the future. Even if it's a small amount, every little bit that you collect and you preserve today makes a huge difference when it's cold, frosty, the garden is dead, it's snowing outside. So we want to try our best to do what we can today because every little bit that we do will count. I hope you're able to count those joys, guys, and challenge yourself this August. We're only a few days away. Until next time, I hope you guys are taking care of yourself and check back here every single Sunday and Thursday. Until next time, bye-bye.